What's going on, everyone? Welcome to a new episode of Train Sim. Today we're taking a look at the Aerotrain DLC. It's not a new DLC or anything like that. It's been around for quite a bit, but we are finally going to be getting a look into it today. And we are going to be on the Horseshoe curve, and we're doing the Aerotrain to Pittsburgh Part 1. And EMD have just delivered the first two consists of their brand new lightweight train, the Aerotrain. PRR will now start running this train and see how it behaves. Let us go ahead and hop in the scenario, and let's check it out. Please pick up passengers before departing Altoona. Will do. Altoona, whatever. Taking a look at the Aerotrain here today, checking it out. It looks really weird, I'm not going to lie. It does look really weird. It's basically like the Acela Express. It's all one train set, so I don't think it can be uncoupled or anything. So if something's wrong with one car, the whole train has to get taken out of service. But yeah, a couple cars long. I believe it's all coaches. We do have this like little lounge dorm at the end here and all that good stuff. We can now leave. We got one marker, but we also have a like headlight on the rear, which is weird. And then we do have the headlights out on the front over here. We got the PRR Pennsylvania Railroad livery and all of that good stuff. We got number 1001. And here is a look at the interior today. So it looks like we're good to go. We're going to turn the Mars light on, which is these two lights in the middle, or it's either the two lights in the, two lights in the middle, and you can actually make them rotate, which is cool. But let us go ahead and put the reverser into forward. Let's go ahead and release the brake here. Let's go ahead and put her in notch 1. Now, I don't think there is a cab light in this locomotive. I don't think there is. There might be. We got number board, we got class, cab light, there we go. But yes, we don't have any cab signaling in this locomotive, unfortunately. So we're not going to be really sticking to PRR standards. But we are taking this train as far as the Cresson platform in about 14 miles. So not too bad. Not too bad at all. But yeah, that's pretty much all it is to it. I believe it comes with a PRR livery, which is, the one we're using. And then it also comes with a unmarked one that you can use on any route for the most part. Got different cabs. We can also take a look inside the passenger cars here. I believe it's all pretty much going to be the same. Yeah, that's what I figured. They were all the same. And then you can't see outside the back dorm there, which kind of sucks. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I will say this though, it's kind of nice having, that like long nose in the front. So if you do get into like a grade crossing accident, the locomotive will take the impact and hopefully your conductor and engineer will be okay. So that's one of the better things about, the long nose and stuff. But it looks like we do have another clear. So we are all good. Hopefully you guys are having a great Thursday today so far. I know I am. We got an email saying that work was canceled because of another winter storm warning that we're supposed to be getting here in central Illinois just for today. So it was supposed to be yesterday. It was pretty much in the high 50s. I want to say I wore shorts yesterday at work, so if that says something. But yeah, it was about in the high 50s. It was raining from, most of the night. Most of the day was pretty cloudy. And then it started raining about 6:30 at night, which then of course the temperature dipped today, so all of that decided it wanted to freeze over. And then this morning it turned into fog, freezing rain, and then it's supposed to turn into a massive snowstorm tonight. So gotta love it. Gotta love it. I was actually planning on calling in today if they weren't going to shut us down because, I'm not trying to be out in that ice and snowstorm. You're going to have ice underneath and then you're just going to have snow being piled on. The roads are going to be super slick, super slippery. You're going to have slide-offs, Probably not a good idea to be out, delivering out there anyway. But then again, they closed it down this morning, so thankfully I don't have to go in. But this one, luckily, is not supposed to be as bad as the last one we had a few weeks ago where we got pretty much a foot of snow. We're only supposed to get about 3 to 8 inches, so it's not too bad. But that ice storm, and then they're also calling for like power outages and stuff, and Just like, yeah, I'd rather just, stay home, have a 3-day weekend, and, enjoy it for the most part. Because I do got some stuff to do this weekend and all that good stuff. So, of course, I got content to make, which I got something to say. I've got a few brand new games that aren't even out yet that we're going to be taking a look at here within the next couple days. I want to give a huge shout out to those developers for sending me Steam codes and pretty much play tests on Steam. So thank you guys so much. We'll definitely be taking a look at those here within the next couple days, kind of sprinkle them in and all that good stuff. So very excited to, have those and check those out and all that good stuff. So very, very, very excited. Thank you guys so much. And, but yeah, so we'll be seeing some of those. We'll have some different demos and stuff and different games and all that good stuff coming out on the channel. I do have a plan to record a bunch of stuff, today, tomorrow, and then just into the weekend and stuff. So hopefully we'll have some content for next week and get back to the daily uploads. I know I've kind of been slacking on it, but then again, we've actually been doing pretty good this year so far. I've had a few days where, we didn't have anything, but so far so good. But, so yes, requested videos will be coming in slowly. Like I said, I have about 3 pages worth of requests that I'm, looking for and going through and seeing what I can do with and all that good stuff. So we got a couple requests here for Train Sim. We've got some for American Truck Sim. And then we've got a whole bunch, and I do mean a whole bunch of new bus mods coming for Grand Theft Auto 5 that we're going to be checking out. So I'm super excited about that. So I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with them, because I don't want to do like a Bus Sim V mod for all of them. So I'm thinking of doing some Bus Sim V, some, just, I don't know. We'll figure something out. But I do have a bunch of different mods and stuff to check out, some different requests and stuff for Train Sim. I do have a couple new routes to check out as well. Some new DLCs that have been coming out and all that good stuff. So definitely going to be a fun time in this game. Then we also have ATS, which, different truck mods and all that good stuff. So, but yes, very cool, very excited. I really am excited for these different demo games, and I hope you guys will enjoy them too. And if you guys are enjoying this video so far, please make sure you hit the like button and that subscribe button with the bell icon. Definitely does help me out quite a bit. You can open up that window over here. Also, make sure you guys follow me on Twitter, join the Discord server, and all that fun stuff. I want to try to get the Discord server more active, so if you guys are watching this and you're not in the Discord server, please join the Discord server. Make sure you also follow me on Facebook, follow me on TikTok, and all of that good stuff. So we're supposed to be doing 35 the entire way, which I really don't understand. Then again, it might just be passenger speeds. I have no clue. I don't know. But going in for this weekend, weather permitting, I do got a couple dates that I'm going to be going on this weekend. One on Friday and one on Saturday. I'm going to be driving an hour up to Bloomington, Illinois. And we're going to have some fun with that. And looking forward to it. I really am. It's been nice, after dealing with my ex and all that I can actually finally go out now and, hang out with people. And, it's really a nice feeling. It really is. Something I couldn't do back in the day without getting yelled at and all that stuff. So, it really is a good feeling. But before you guys say anything, I know I said 2 different girls, but we're just testing the waters right now. I'm not really thinking anything serious is going to come from any of them. So, we're just kind of testing the waters and see where they go for the most part. But that is weather permitting, of course. So we shall see what happens there. It's kind of nice, though, because we're actually going to be going to 2 different buffets. So the first one's going to be like a major Chinese buffet that I've been to once. And I'm actually kind of excited because that buffet actually has some really good food. Considering the one here doesn't. The one here, I don't know how they're always still and even in operation, honestly. Because the one next to me, the food's always undercooked. Every time I went there, and I've went there like 3 different times, food was always undercooked. It was never good. And it's really expensive. Like, it's super expensive. Like, the one that I'm going to is a lot cheaper than the one near me, which I don't understand. But they closed down the Ryan's buffet and the Hometown buffet for the same reasons, but they won't close down the Chinese buffet, so I have no idea. I don't. And then the next one's going to be, it's called Pizza Ranch. So it's like a pizza buffet place, which I've never been to one, so I'm really excited about, you know, seeing what it is and checking it out and stuff. So yeah, it should definitely be a fun weekend, depending on, you know, the weather and all of that good stuff. Got another clear here. I'm surprised that we're only going 35. You would think passenger speeds would be 70. But then again, that's probably because they're testing this train, so they're having it run at slower speeds. But you would think you want it to run at fast speeds if you're going at passenger speeds. Who knows? Who knows? But as you can see, we're already somehow 2 minutes late. And we've been going track speed this entire time for the most part, so I don't understand how we're 2 minutes late. And there it goes, along the famous Horseshoe curve. We're going to see it go loop around. Let's actually get a little bit closer. See it loop around, and then we're going to see it out on the other side over there on the famous Horseshoe curve route. Very cool. Very cool indeed. You guys can pretty much see it right over there. And then we'll slowly move over here. I thought there was a, like, PRR, like, thing over here, like a locomotive or a caboose, but I guess that's just wasn't there back in the day, so it was just Norfolk Southern's thing. I don't know. I don't know. But we're back here. Oh, we are speeding. Oh, well. I mean, you know, I don't really do this for the points, so I'm not too worried. We're at negative 2,572 points. Oh, well. I'm not worried about it. We're not doing this for the points anyway, so I'm not too worried. So now we're a minute late. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Man, see, that's the one thing I do hate about career scenarios, is the fact that you can be speeding, and every second it multiplies. So it's not like, you know, -2, -2, -2, or -1, whatever, like it should be. No, it'll go from like 2 to 4 to 8 to 16 to 24 to whatever. I just think that that's kind of stupid, you know. Just have it be -1 point for every time you speed or whatever, operational error. I get, you know, 200 points for an operational error. That makes sense. But every second you're speeding shouldn't go up, you know, so much. It shouldn't multiply. Well, that's just my personal opinion, because, look, we were doing so well, and then just one little speeding mistake is when I decided to take it into a cinematic video, or a cinematic part of the video, cost us almost 2,000, pretty much over 2,000 points. So it just doesn't make any sense to me. But here we are coming just past an MG tower here, which I know that a lot of the towers along this route have been demolished. I'm not sure if this is one of them, but yeah, like I said, I know a lot of them have started to been demolished, and I know like these signals have been changed to like a Norfolk Southern thing. But hey, at least we got 200 points, and that should help us out a lot. Should definitely help us out a lot. Although I did see a Horseshoe Curve modernized route that for some reason doesn't work on my, at least maybe I just didn't download it properly, or I don't have all the assets. But there was a modernized Horseshoe Curve route, but then again, back when I was in high school, I used to, play the absolute living crap out of this route because I wouldn't use it as PRR, so I would make like my own custom trains and custom scenarios and stuff, and I would actually make like a Norfolk Southern scenario. So I'd run like different coil trains or, auto racks, intermodal, all of that fun stuff, and I would just make my own consists and just do it that way. Because there was really, we had the Cajon Pass, we had Pacific Surfliner, the Castle Rock, Ohio Kent, Fort whatever, Ohio Steel, Fort Kent, whatever, those routes. But there was really, like, never anything good. I mean, they were good routes, but, I wasn't really into UP or BNSF as much because, they didn't run near me. So I've been pretty much grown up around CN or NS. So those are my, like, two favorite Class 1 railroads. So I would find every Norfolk Southern repaint I could find, and then I would make them pretty much a Norfolk Southern route. So I would have like trains meeting each other and stuff, like kind of figuring out how to work scenario editing and stuff. I mean, I'm still not, 100% good at it. Granted, I do make scenarios for YouTube and stuff, but, I don't have AI trains in the scenarios most of the time and all of that stuff, so it's just kind of us, which kind of feels like today is just kind of us. Even though we've had a few, AI trained meets, but it just kind of feels like it's just us. For the most part on this route, you would think that they would have a lot of, it's a busy line. You would think there'd be more trains, unless it just depends on the type of day. But it also looks like there's no passengers on our train. It just looks like it's empty. So, I don't know. Because usually you'd have like passengers sitting in the cars and stuff, and unless nobody wanted to get on because they didn't know what train it was. I don't know. So we're going to AR, MO, and then Cresson, which is in about 6 miles, so not too bad. Definitely not too bad of a trip at all. But yeah, man, I'm so not looking forward to the snowstorm. I really am not. We just had that major one. Finally, a lot of the snow is finally just getting melted. I mean, there's still like piles of snow everywhere, but, it's finally melting. Only for it to snow again. So I'm just like, yep, that is just great. That is just what I wanted after, all the snow melted. Is for more snow. But, unfortunately, that is Illinois weather for you. But then again, I'm ready for spring, I'm ready for summer. Because I don't have to deal with the snow, I just have to deal with, rain, which I'd rather deal with rain than deal with snow. Man, I'm not joking, man, this line is dead today. I remember playing, like, the PRR, like, default SCS, or not SCS, default RSC scenarios. And those were, like, pretty action-packed with trains on the main line. Like, this one's just, there's just nothing. Like, the line's just dead. I understand there's an approach to the track to the left of us here, but I don't think anybody's following us as far as I know. But I'm even pretty sure that the Amtrak scenarios I've ran on this route were able to go, like, 79 miles an hour in certain areas. So I just feel like you would think that if they're testing these trains, you would want them to go track speed to see how they handle, not just, have them go 30 miles an hour and call it a day. I might have to go run an Amtrak Pennsylvanian service here one of these days and see, because I really do feel like we should be going 79 in some parts of these, at least some parts of this route. Unless that's after Cresson that we do. I don't know. I do not know. But yeah, super excited about testing out the CP Alderside route. I do have the updated version for it that I'll be checking out. Video should probably be up, next week on it and all that good stuff. We do got a couple other ones to be checking out that I found on the Steam Workshop. So I'm going to try to figure out what I want to do with those. And we'll make those into videos and all that good stuff. So, yeah, super excited. I believe it's Travel by Train. The same ones that did the GP33 Echo has made a GP59 Echo now. So that should be coming out soon. Then they're also making the SD70 ACU locomotives, which supposedly were a major flop because Norfolk Southern is actually selling them. Or not selling them, they're trading them for SD70 ACE locomotives. So we'll see how those pan out. And then I believe they're doing the SD70 ACC ones as well. So we shall see how those pan out. We still have the SD70M to check out as well. I did end up purchasing that. I did purchase a couple other games. Some, cheap new games that were pretty cheap. So we shall be checking those out too. So definitely stay tuned for all of the different content on the channel coming up. And we got a clear at AO. Clear at AO. MO is next, and then Cresson. I will say this though, I don't understand what this light is for. Because like there's no engineer on this side unless it's like for when the train backs up. But you would think the engineer would keep the headlight on over there because I don't think... Is there a marker light on the front here? There's marker... No, there is no marker light. Interesting. I don't know. I don't know. I just work here. I don't know. Oh yeah, so here comes the famous tower. Or not tower, the... whatchamacallit, the tunnel. Coming up on the tunnel here. Just outside of Cresson. And here we are coming into the tunnel here at just outside of MO, outside of Cresson here. And I know I've seen a lot of photographs of trains, leaving this tunnel and stuff on Facebook and all these like train picture sites that are on Google and you can search them up. I have seen plenty of trains out coming in and out of this tunnel here. So we got an advanced approach, it looks like. Or an approach diverging, one of the two. Just a random signal in the tunnel there. It doesn't make any sense. Spooky. I do like how the Mars light illuminates off the walls of the tunnel. That's pretty cool how it actually moves. I like that. That was a good touch by, I believe RSC made this one. It's either DTG or RSC, but I think it's RSC. But yeah, I'm kind of surprised. I've had this DLC for quite some time, and I've never actually showcased it until today. Then again, I've been doing that with a lot of DLCs, so it's not the only one. I just figured this would be like the most unique one that we've done so far. Considering we do a lot of just, the normal diesel locomotives and stuff. So I figured, do something unique. Since, this is actually a unique train. Since I don't think there were really many made because I don't think they were a fan favorite or anything. At least to my knowledge, because I don't, I haven't seen any in museums or I haven't really seen any pictures of these or anything. So I'm not too sure. Well, here we are exiting the tunnel, coming up to a 35-mile-an-hour zone. And I believe what we're doing is we're going to be switching over to this track, if I'm not mistaken. Nope, we're straight. We're going straight. And there is a platform. Not sure what platform it is, but it's probably like a freight platform or some sort. Speeding. You don't want to be speeding. Because I don't think this train this train does not have dynamic brakes. So we're going to be going downhill for the rest of our journey here. I don't think it has a locomotive brake either. Prove to pass the stop signal here. That was a close call. That was really a close call. And now we're going to be going downhill into Cresson here. All right. Very cool. Very cool stuff indeed. Technically, we could go a little bit faster because it is a 35-mile-an-hour zone. We'll turn you back on to just on. Clear. We got multiple signals in this area. So this must be where it gets pretty busy. There's that 60 I was thinking of, even though it doesn't really matter to us. Another clear. And then another signal in about 0.35. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. And of course, that other track over there is elevated. I like how they have 3 and we only have 2, and then we're just going to merge back in the 4. Yep, we're good. Got another clear. And we'll be heading out to MO in about a mile. Man, I am ready for that 60, even though we're not really going to be able to take much advantage of it. I really do hate going 35. I really do. Like, I'm in a passenger train. I shouldn't be going, this slow. Pretty much half of my trip. Especially since we're going all the way to Pittsburgh. Except we're not. We're going to Cresson, and I believe the second part's from Cresson to Johnstown, and then another scenario is Johnstown to Cresson, and then Cresson to Altona. So gotta love it. So we got another signal coming up. I can't tell what it is though, but it is MO westward passenger. So we're technically on the passenger track. Yep, and there is Cresson in about 0.93. So we can go 60 now, even though it doesn't really matter. Good old Aerotrain. I will say, they did pick a pretty unique paint scheme for this. I love how the rear of the locomotive has that stainless steel look just on that curve just to match with the passenger cars. But then the rest of it's not stainless steel. I like how they did that. That's pretty cool. And then I do feel like they kind of screwed up a little bit with the lines, because I feel like the passenger car is a little bit higher. Alright, and we're coming up to the platform here. So we were able to go about 47 miles an hour of our 60, which isn't bad. So we'll go ahead and put that in idle. And let's go ahead and set the brake here. Start to set the brake here. So I know this is a very short platform. Let's test out these train brakes, shall we? And look at that, ain't nobody in the platform. Oh, there's a locomotive. There's a freight train. Okay, I lied. There's a couple people. Man, this platform was perfect for this train set, I'll tell you that. Alright. And let us actually come outside here and take a look at the how the doors open on this train set. Very cool. Very cool indeed. It's kind of weird though how the top opens up. Like I don't understand that, but the top opens up and then the door shut. It's weird. Continue with the trip in a few moments. Yeah, see how the top opens up and then, but they're going to continue on with the trip. But that's going to go and do it for this one, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you guys here on the next one. Peace.